Hi friends, today we are going to discuss truth table. Here using truth table, prove that following examples. Okay, here first one, that is the here P if and only if Q, which is equivalence to P and Q, or negation P and negation Q. Now this is the statement pattern. Here in this statement pattern, number of statements, that is 2, number of statement, that is 2, number of connectives is equal to, here first connective if and only if, second or negation and negation, means here total 6 connectives are used in this statement pattern. Okay, then here first step, that is the truth table. Here draw this truth table. Okay, now here total number of statement, that is the 2, total number of connectives, that is the 6, number of columns is equal to, here number of statements plus number of connectives. Okay, here number of statement, that is the 2, P and Q, number of connectives, here first connective, second, third, fourth, fifth and 6, means here 6. Therefore number of column, that is the 8. Okay, here we know that the possibility of P and Q statement, here possibility of P statement, that is the 2 times true and 2 times false. Here possibility of Q, here alternate true, false, true, false. Okay, then after that, here find negation P, here negation P and negation Q. Negation Q, negation P, here we know that negation of T, that is the false, negation of false, that is the T, means here true, means here negation of this T, that is the false, negation of this T, that is false, negation of this T, again false, negation of false, true, negation of false, that is the true, means T. Negation of Q, then after that here find negation of Q, here T F, negation of this Q, that is the F T F T. Okay, then after that here find P if and only if Q, P if and only if Q. Okay, here in P if and only if Q, we know that T if and only if T, that is the true, F if and only F, again true, means T, and otherwise false. Okay, here P and Q statement, means here T if and only if T, that is the T, here F if and only F, that is the true, and otherwise false, means here T if and only F, that is the false, then false. Okay, next column, here find P and Q, here P and Q, P and Q means here first and second column. Here we know that in P and Q, T and T, that is the T, otherwise false. Here simply T and T, that is the T, T and F, that is the false, means here remaining all are false, F, F and F. Next column, that is here find negation P and negation Q. Again here find and negation of P and negation of Q, means here F and F, F and T, F, T and F, F, T and T. Here T and T, that is the T, means here last row, that is the T, and remaining all are false, 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 false. and 8 1. Here consider here right hand side, total right hand side, means here P and Q or negation P and negation Q, means here P and Q or negation P and negation Q, means here use column number 6 and column number 7. Here or, here we know that here F or F, that is the F, otherwise true. F or F, that is the F, otherwise true. Means here T or F, F or F, that is the F. Same here F or F, again F, and F or T, that is the T. Means here first and last row, that is the true. Now this is the total truth table. Here column number 5 and column number 8 both are identical. Here true, false, false, true, true, false, false, true. Means here observation from above truth table, columns 5 and 6 both are same. Therefore given statement pattern, that is a P if and only if Q, which is equivalent to P and Q or negation P and negation Q. Hence the proof. Hence the proof. Okay, now this is the first example. Then after that, second example. Before that, here one remark. Remark first. In truth table, number of columns is equal to number of statement plus number of connectives, and number of rows, that is the 2 raised to number of statement. Means for example, here first example, P if and only if Q, which is equivalence to P and Q or negation P and negation Q. In this statement pattern, here number of statement, that is the P and Q, means here P and Q only 2 statement, and number of connectives are used in this statement pattern, that is the if and only if, and, or, negation and negation. Means here if and only if, and, or, negation and negation, means here total 6 logical connectives. And here by using formula, here number of columns. What is number of columns? Number of statement plus number of connectives. Means here 2 statement and 6 connectives, means here 2 plus 6, that is the total number of column is 8. And number of rows, here what is formula for number of rows? Here 2 raised to number of statement. Here number of statement, that is the 2, means here 2 raised to 2, that is the 4. Means here in truth table, number of rows, that is the 4, and number of column, that is the 8. Okay. Now this is the important one. Then second example. Here first of all, here draw the truth table. Here truth table. In this statement pattern, here total number of statement P, Q and R. Okay. Then here first of all, here find P and Q. P and Q. Then after that, here find Q implies R. Q implies R. Then after that, here find P and Q implies R. P and Q implies R. And last one, here P implies Q implies R. Here total number of columns, here number of columns, in a truth table, that is number of statement, that is 3, and number of connectives, that is the first, second, third and 4, means here total 7. Number of column, that is the 7. Here possibility of P statement, 4 times true and 4 times false. Possibility of Q, here 2 times true, 2 times false, 2 times true, 2 times false. Similarly R, here alternate true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Then find P and Q. In P and Q, here true and true, that is the true, otherwise false. Okay, means here P and Q statement means here use column number 1 and column number 2. T and T, that is the T. T and T, that is the T. T and F false. T and F false. False and T false. Here also false. Here also false. So false means here all remaining false. 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 Here only T and T, that is the true. Then Q implies R. Here again one result. Here we know that T implies F, that is the F, otherwise true. मीन्स फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट ट्रू होना चाहिए, सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स, तब भी फॉल्स आएगा, अदरवाइज ट्रू आएगा. मीन्स हियर क्यू इम्प्लाइज आर, मीन्स हियर टी इम्प्लाइज टी, ओनली टी इम्प्लाइज फॉल्स, फॉल्स आएगा. हियर एफ इम्प्लाइज, हियर टी इम्प्लाइज, हियर टी इम्प्लाइज एफ, हियर फॉल्स. Here F implies, means here in all remaining here truth value, that is the true. Here T implies F, here otherwise here true, here true. Then next column P and Q implies R. P and Q implies R, means reverse way. 4 implies 3, this one. 4 implies 3, means here T implies T, here only T implies F, F आता है. T implies F, means here now this is the false. Similarly here F implies, means here all remaining true. And last one here P implies Q implies R, means column number 1 implies column number 5th. Column number 1 implies column number 5th. Here P implies Q implies R. Here P implies Q implies R. Again here true implies false, that is the false. Means here T implies T. Here T implies F, that is the F. Here T implies T. T implies T, F implies T, F implies, here F implies, here M implies. Means here only this is the false and remaining all are true. Now observe column number 6 and 7. Here left hand side, that is P and Q implies R, P and Q implies R. Right hand side P implies Q implies R, P implies Q implies R. Here both columns are same. Here true, false, true. Okay, all are remaining true. Okay, now this imply that here column number 6 and 7 both are identical. Means here from above truth table, columns 6 and 7 both are identical or same. Therefore, given statement pattern P and Q implies R, which is equivalence to P implies Q implies R. Hence the result. Similarly, third, as a homework, try these remaining examples. Okay, your negation P and Q, which is equivalence P or Q, and negation P. इसे ट्राई करना. फोर्थ वन, negation P or Q which is equivalence to negation P and negation Q. इसे प्रूव करना है by using truth table. And one more, fifth, here verify that P and Q or negation Q which is equivalent P or negation Q. इसे चेक करना है. Check both are equivalent or not in this fifth example. And here 3 and 4, here prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Thank you.